Morning, CDP. How you doing? What's up, boss lady? How you doing? I want to thank those people who have hit me up behind the scenes by email to see if I am okay. I am not in the path of the Guadalupe River. I'm not that far from the Guadalupe River, but I'm not in the path of the Guadalupe River. Um, yeah, so keep those people in prayer. It's going to rain today. It's just been raining. Um, they have a place called San Angelo, Texas, and San Angelo was in drought type of a scenario, and now they're just getting all this water, and they don't know what to do with it. It's a lot of things going on. So keep the people in Central Texas in prayer. Um, Central Texas is not too far from me. The hill country is not too far from me. It doesn't take me that long. It takes me about 35 to 40 minutes to get to the hill country. But I'm not so close that it's affecting me. Please keep those people in the hill hunt, comfort. All of these little small rivers are swelling up, and they go to one place, Houston. So keep those people in prayer, you all. It's very tragic. Up to 80 people, and they still have a lot of people missing. So keep them in prayer. Keep them in prayer for sure. Now, you all, I'm here to do my entertaining, and this is what we do. I'm here to just talk a little bit about what's going on and what I'm seeing. I'm actually going to stop today. I gotta get a flavor for my water because I like that flavored water. So I got my little circle. So I got to get a little flavor cartridge for it. So I'm gonna stop at Walmart to get it. So I'll be in and out of there. But I do want to talk about these crying kids. Honey, the gays are crying. And let me specifically speak to a couple of these gays. So let me speak to Rico first. Rico, I don't know. I don't want to know where you work. Don't care where you work. I'm just glad you work. Because at the end of the day, like I said, you can sit here and rail against me and talk all your smack. You know that now to get your benefits, you have to work. And as long as you can say, I'm working so many hours to keep my benefits, I don't care where you work. And I wish you would be more like this with your life, like this job situation, because you would be in a better position. Um, Rico is the type of person who always wants to talk about other people, even when people aren't talking about him. But then when you focus on Rico, he becomes manic. He starts crying, and he wants to fight, and all of this foolishness. But yet, he always have words for other people. And I used to say, well, people need to stop really messing with Rico because he's mentally unstable and he's dealt with a lot of trauma. But I'm to the point now where you say screw these people because at the end of the day, they don't care enough about themselves to keep off of these YouTube streets. Rico, the only reason why people watch you because you are a train wreck. Because you are a whole train wreck. Oh, Jimmy Jim, we're gonna talk about that too. Oh, we're gonna talk about a lot of stuff today. But Rico, you on a whole train wreck. So nobody don't care about your fandom and who you got and who watching you. Nobody give a damn about that. That's important to you. But you a whole crybaby over there. Nobody didn't tell you to show your house dirty. Nobody told you to show yourself abusing that dog. You did that. And then you always want to blame everybody else for something you did. And you always talking about other people. So now, when that heat comes to you, you want to cry, get angry, get upset. But let me tell you something, Rico. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn. Because you don't. Now, I'm glad that you got a job. I am glad you got a job. And I hope you keep it. You have to keep it. You have no other choice unless you don't want to eat. But nobody don't care about you and y'all always over here because you a train wreck. And people are laughing at you, not with you. And if you think you turning it because you on public assistance and you living off the government, you don't get kudos and hand claps for that. Because there's some people who don't live off the government and pay their bills and do what they need to do. So nobody is giving you kudos for something that you should be doing already. You almost 35 years old. You're sitting up there crying and mad at people and like I said, Rico, all of those little names and some baby that don't bother me because I'm not sleeping in a blow up bed. I got curtains, drapes, okay, and decent blinds. Let me move on from that because, honey, she was all pressed in her spirit last night, mad and all oppressed and repressed and all of the F and all of that. And I'm sitting there looking at her and laughing, looking like a whole bone over there. And I'm like, no, ma'am. So I just had to say that because the kids are crying, honey. She's sitting up there crying and losing it. And y'all always fucking on Rico. Then he got to say his whole name. Honey, you know people crazy when they got to talk to themselves in third person. Talking in third person. I'm like, girl, get a grip on life, please. All right? So let's move on to this Castro mess. Child, that's another gay. That's another gay who want to be a victim now. Honey, this gay wanted to be all on YouTube. The gay wanted his relationship all on YouTube. Now the stuff done went from sugar to shit. He up there crying and pretty mama, my God, today. Somebody got Tommy nostrils all up in their thumbnail. I'm like, what in the hell? So Tommy neighbor knocked on the door and Castro got mad. And you know what? Y'all both got problems. And I don't give a damn. And that's the sad part about it. You know, you want people to win, but people don't want to win. People like that mess. You know? I mean, people really like that mess. Tommy's skin was clearing up a little bit. He seems a little happy. I'm like, okay, we see you. And then he go right back to that man, and his face start breaking out again. He looked like he drinking more than ever. Child, these girls ain't well. Castro ain't well. And Castro, I don't know who these people are who used to date you, but baby, you need to chill out because somebody said somebody was climbing through windows. Somebody said somebody needs to make an appointment. I don't know what appointment they need to make, huh? But somebody said somebody needs to make an appointment, and then somebody else said that they want their $180 back. I don't know why they want their $180 back, but they said that they want their money back. Now they said they were supposed to be coming over here. I don't know when they're coming over here. But baby, hey, the girls are not playing. That girl said she want her $180 back. And somebody did an interview. Y'all said Shamar did an interview. Hold on, y'all. Let me get on in here. Let me see what y'all saying here in the morning. Let me see. Girl, they unwell. And then they want to get mad at me because we see all the foolery that's going on. We see all of the shenanigans going on, and then they ain't gonna say nothing about it. See, when people are giving you kudos for getting your life together, y'all good with that. But then when people doing crap stuff and going back to regression, y'all get real mad. And baby, I don't care. You all in them people lives. Well, them people lives are all on YouTube. Girl, okay, what we supposed to do? Just close our eyes like we don't see it? Girl, y'all better get. I'm gonna say something. Say that man knocked on Tommy Doe and Castro getting mad. Ain't that something? Child, these people, they baby. And how you friends? How friends get mad because somebody knocking at another person's door? You friends. So what you got to do with that now? Y'all ain't lovers no more. Y'all friends. So these girls are not well. They playing games. They playing in people's faces. They think people supposed to get along to go along. They don't like opposing stories that don't go with their narrative. They get all mad, And the thing is, people talk about me all the time, baby. It is what it is. You hear me? This is YouTube, but I don't have my whole life up on the YouTube screen. Hold on for a minute. Hopefully this Walmart don't have no music. Hold on. Okay, everybody look like they scared of ice coming up here in this Walmart. Everybody look like they looking for ice over here, baby. I'm like, let me get the heck out of here. Hold on.
Okay, y'all, I'm back. The Walmart had that music blasting. So I said, let me turn this off because I don't want no copyright strike. So everybody look like they, I ain't gonna lie, everybody at this Walmart here look like they scared that ICE is coming through the door, honey. It, the girls are not well, honey. Maybe they just looking outside the door to see if anybody getting ready to show up. Let me get the hell out of here. Anyway, in certain parts of San Antonio, they have deeper populations of immigrants than others. So I think I'm on that side today. 'Cause everybody just kept looking at the dough. I'm like, okay, did they have an ice raid here yesterday or something? Good God Almighty. Anyway, I'm back, y'all. I'm back. So I've been reading y'all comments while I was in Walmart. Oh Lord. Mm-mm-mm. Okay, so let me head on out. But child, the girls are not well. And let me say this, y'all. Tommy and Castro is another group. They want to be on TV. They want to be on YouTube. They want to be YouTube famous. And I'm so tired of Tommy always crying about he didn't know nothing about the gays over here and they was doing this. Tommy, Castro knew. And my thing is, the man was using you, you used him, and now here you all are. Y'all ain't together no more. Nobody ripped Castro apart from you because the relationship was broken before y'all even got on YouTube. Seemed like y'all had issues already because you said at the club Castro was giving somebody a number and you got a little pissed off and whooped his behind at the club. So that was way before YouTube. So y'all girls are just, y'all always want to act like somebody else tearing y'all stuff up, and y'all was tearing it up already. And Tommy do that, and like I said, all that stuff he does, baby, I'll let them folk do it. Castro ain't right, Tommy ain't right, none of y'all ain't right over there, because y'all playing in folk faces. One minute you with him and talking about something, he gonna eat your booty. Then the next thing you know, you don't like him and you gonna get him. And child, ain't nobody got time for that. And the only thing I'm asking you to do is don't drink and drive. That's all I'm asking you to do. Don't drink and drive. If you like that toxic mess and you like to be in all of that toxic mess, then you be in it. But let me tell you something. Ain't nobody. Let me stop. Let me stop saying ain't nobody, because I'm speaking for everybody then. Jay Wilson, I can only speak for myself. Jay Wilson is not jealous of a busted brick at all. At all. At all. Nobody wants somebody who almost 40 years old. They knocking on 40 and don't have no damn driver's license. Where they do that at? Nobody don't want nobody at that age. Hear me now. Who rent a room from their uncle? Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for somebody whose job is making baskets and cutting